In the Eleonian year of 236, King Dahad of Calphion first invaded the kingdom of Valencia. In order to enter the Great Desert, the Calphion military had to pass through Medea. According to the history books, Medea engaged in mercantile trade between Calphion and Valencia. It is claimed that Medea made a vast profit from this venture, but this is not true. No one would even consider waging war with a neutral nation that could strike at any moment.
That means...
Yes, Medea surrendered to the large force of Calphion. It would have been much wiser for Medea to form an alliance with Valencia and resist. But behind it all was Premier Neruda Shen's father, Tajhar Shen. Tajhar was an ambitious young lord leading the Merchant Guild. He used his royal connections to sow the seeds of discord between Medea and Valencia, preventing an alliance, and assassinated Kunga's father, Yanichiri Amuk-Kawi, ultimately forcing Medea to sign a humiliating contract with Calphion.
The Shen tried to eliminate my family's influence for generations.
Their oppressive politics and their lies of royal tyranny began from that point on. It was all due to the enormous tribute everyone had to offer in exchange for not going to war with Calphion. The history book said we made a lot of money, but Medea Castle is in ruin and Alta Nova has been reduced to a slum. The monetary rights were all taken by the Shen Merchant Guild, who led the treaty. After 3 long and bloody wars, King Selen Sadiq, who was the ruler of Medea at the time, passed away. And in the Eleonian year of 275, your father, King Tukram, ascended to the throne. His Majesty went to the Eye of Medea, but he failed to receive the approval of the King of the Ancient Kingdom.
That's why my father's crown was... But why couldn't he?
Well, I suppose only those who inherit the throne can know. If your Highness were to visit the Eye of Medea, you would most certainly be able to find out. In the time since His Majesty lost his authority, Neruda Shen completely seized control of the government and revealed his true ambitions. Countless oppressive policies were enacted in the name of His Majesty, and the people of Medea came to resent the king without a crown evermore. And then the 3 days of darkness fell upon us.
Is in your debt.
According to the contract between the Median royal family and the secret guards, I will assist the prince from now on. Fresh?
All right. Yes, boss? Now, take a look at this slate. There. The prophet's son should be able to read it, right?
On the scales of destiny, there are 2 plates. Stand before the giant door and fill the scales as your own.
As expected, you're the prophet's son. But where is the giant door? Oh, this? Someone gave it to us. Well, I heard it was found nearby, but where do we find the rest?
In the south, central, and northern parts of Medea. The other two places are probably there.
How do you know that? Is it because you're the prophet's son?
That is...
Right. Then I'll ask one last time. You sure you want to take the trial of the king of the ancient kingdom? We can't know what trials await. We also can't know what results await us.
Adventurer, I am still a vulnerable and immature prince, but Sirari, Sarma, and you all give me courage. I will inherit the throne.
Well, fine. I certainly warned you. From now on, the burden of everything that happens is yours to bear. Still, we're lucky. We were already researching the slates related to Everfrost. The original slate was in our possession, and we've secured the locations of the other two slates. All right, let's get going now. Resh, it's your first official mission, so stay focused.
Yes! Then I'll start searching from the closest place. I'll head off first, so don't dawdle too long.
May luck be on the side of the prince throughout your journey.
Tell me if you're causing too much trouble.
I appreciate merchants coming for my help. I'm glad I'm needed. I appreciate...
Look over there. Oh, there's so many. The ever-capable Resh has completed the preliminary investigation. There's some good news and some bad news. The good news is the slate is right here. How did I know that? Well, it's a secret guard secret. There! Down there! One of them has the slate! What are you waiting for? We need to get that slate!
The slate?
Yes! Oh, son of a...
On the scales of destiny, there are 2 plates. Stand before the giant door and fill the scales as your own.
What could it mean exactly? Prophet Son, do you know?
Oh, no. I'm just reading it. I haven't figured out the meaning of it.
Right. We'll need all the pieces to understand anything. Let's go find the next slate.
Yeah. Now it's time to deliver the bad news. The last slate is held by Prince Barhan. I don't know. Anyway, according to my reliable source, I heard that Prince Barhan started digging as soon as he arrived in these barrens. At first, no one could understand why, but he was searching for the slate. I don't know the purpose behind it, though.
Your Highness, please entrust this mission to me. I am ready to serve you. Please, grant me the chance to serve with confidence. We shouldn't expect...
Didn't you appoint the adventurer as a Yenichiri? Master Anin, this is the best option we have, now that it...
But... All right. Be careful. Barhan is a cunning one, like a snake. You must not let your guard down.
Please stay safe, Yenichiri.
costs money to delve into that.
I like here, Master Yuri. Many worries, Hersey, kind, like Master Yuri. I
Adventurer, I've been expecting you. Adventurer, I've been expecting you. Scurrying in and out of my camp like a rat? It's quite unlike you. Scurrying in and out of my camp like a rat? It's quite unlike you. Of course, I have no intention of being hostile toward you. If I were, would I have prepared this slate for you as a gift? Ah, you must be curious why I have such a thing in the first place. But first, I have a question for you. Why are you helping that troublesome little prince? Compassion? Justice? Or something else? You think Yenichiri have freedom? Very well. I will grant you mercy. If you can defeat my champion, I'll answer your question. Al-Basari, prepare your weapon and step forward. Your skills never fail to impress me. This is the first time I've enjoyed myself in this desolate wilderness. I hope Prince Barid awakens the Eye of Medea. Don't worry about Premier Shen. I've made sure he's kept busy in Altenova. I don't care whether the kid becomes king or the merchants start a rebellion. If they resist Valencia, I'll crush them with my Catan army. While the prince's escape caused us quite a headache, finding such ruins in this land was an unexpected stroke of luck. I've revealed as much as I will. Now, it's time for you to return to your little prince. Or would you like to become a Yenichiri who infiltrates the Catan army and stirs up diplomatic tensions with Valencia? Remember, I quite like you, but my mercy is not without its limits.
Trust your strength.
Rest while you can. Wish I could be this.
Who said wealth lasts for 3? Who said wealth? You there! Make sure to fix your gear, even if you've done it recently. It's too late when something breaks. Check regularly. Always prepare for the... It's too late.
Now, all preparations are complete.
Wait. It's not too late. We can still stop, you know. We're only fulfilling a contract, but are you really gonna continue this?
Is it because of the trials I must face? No matter what trial comes, I will endure it calmly. If I give up here, the people will turn their backs on me. Yanichiri, bring the slates together. If I give up here, the people will turn their backs on me. Yanichiri, bring the slates together.
Well, we finally completed the slates! But with the Adonis on our side, it'll be alright.
Then, now, all preparations are complete.
When these slates fulfill their purpose, they will fragment again and scatter to some distant wasteland in parts unknown.
On the scales of destiny, there are two plates. Stand before the giant door and fill the scales as your own. On one, your determination will rise. On the other, your heart will rise. Unlock your path with this key. The Eye of Ages will gaze upon you.
Oh, it's a rather cryptic sentence. First of all, a giant door. What could it possibly mean?
Oh, boss! It must be Fort Asparkin! There's no gate larger than that in these barrens!
Right. These slates were likely used in ancient times. Have there been any recent
Oh, you little ones. What a meaningless conversation. Have you forgotten that we are working to fulfill the contract? The inscriptions on the slates don't indicate a location. They signify the trials the heir must endure. Sure. We, the secret guards, also assisted that little prince's father and grandfather. Have you forgotten?
Neruda Shen is not a patient person. We don't have much time.
I'll escort the prince first.
We are the Latusa Expedition.
Don't blame the horse that...
father and grandfather have been here as well.
Oh. The slates are shaking! Boss, are we okay?
Now that the trial is near, I feel a weight lifting. What have I...
It's not too late.
Yes? Oh,
There are times when even Sirare gets nervous.
surely not. I'm only mortal myself.
overwhelmed. It's been a long time since the 3 days of... Bring... What do I do now?
Just keep moving forward.
Indeed. Just as I... I am Barids III, son of Tukram Aksalb. I stand here as the rightful heir of Medea. I seek to deliver the people trapped in turmoil and restore glory to Medea. I of Medea, probe my thoughts and become my strength.
The missing crown. The second light. It's right here.
What does that mean? The crown has been absent all this time?
Yes. Our former king was a king without a crown. That's why his authority plummeted, and the merchants flourished. Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Thank you. I'm truly grateful. And it's thanks to all of you. I will definitely oust Premier Shen and restore cheer to Medea. Master Anin, no, General Anin, will you continue to assist me in the future?
Nothing shall change. I will protect your majesty until the day I die.
Sirare, you healed me of my every wound. I would ask for your hand as my queen. Let us lead Medea together.
What? I thought you were a prophet's son. What? Huh? Oh, I get it. That's why you're so pretty.
I don't think that would be wise. Your Majesty should marry the daughter of a prestigious Median family. To mend your political fences. Medea no longer has need of a prophet.
Neither do I. What I need is you. With you, I can overcome anything. Sirare, why are you crying?
I'm just so happy. I've been waiting for this day for so long. Look!
You, heir of the Bells, I shall task you with trials to prove your worth.
Very well. No matter what the trial may be, I shall overcome it.
For a true king must live for the people above all else. Then offer me the flesh of the one you hold most dear.
What?
The darkness shall return once more. The lightless sun veiled in shadow sprawl awaits the moon's descent. In vain he calls. Only when his heart pounds with passion's blood and frigid tears quell his mind's silent flood will the sun of second light ascend the skies. In this crimson wasteland, his star shall rise.
Sirare?
Everything will unfold as prophesied. Your Majesty, I know you will become a great king. Care for the people as you cared for me.
Sirare!
I was happy by your Majesty's side.
Imperial reset soon.
Yamichiri, please keep a level head so that His Majesty
Boss is
can quell
spawning in
his
30
mind.
minutes.
Your determination has been proven sincere. Now, prove that you can protect your people.
boss is spawning in 15 minutes. consists only in 10 minutes.
Sarka and Kurum. It's only in 2 minutes.
This is why my father refused the trials.
That's right. Every way he turned, adversaries abounded. In some ways, he was more isolated than even you. To him, the queen who bore you was all he had and loved. That's why he refused the trials. And so, the tale played out as it did.
You knew this all along! So why didn't you tell me?
Calm down! We warned you! From the start! But I never thought that you'd... I mean, that's not the Bereeds we came to know. But then... Terare...
This is absurd. I couldn't do anything at all. Is this a trial to prove my worth? Why? Why?
The Ator has awakened after 10 long years. Back then, all it did was lumber around, but now... I didn't expect the Ator to recover this much strength. Resh, get ready to report to the Society.
Right. Yes, boss.
Darn it! I curse you all! Why do I deserve such a cruel fate? Sarma, Yanichari.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty, you need to eat something. Your Majesty, here, your favorite...
Didn't I say I wasn't hungry?
Your Majesty.
Stop saying Your Majesty!
Boss is spawning soon.
Battling for this crown!
Sarka and Kudum. Spawning in 5 minutes.
Beggar princess?
Char begs but no one lends a hand. Beggar princess of Uzgar.
Is this door open? Sorry, it was open. I was starving.
Sirare?
Huh? Who is Sirare?
Sirare!
Cries all day in soot and char. Beg but no one lends a hand. Beggar princess of Uzgar. Beggar princess of the barren land. Cries all
I hope he doesn't screw it all up. I'll make him wish he never put that crown on his head.
It looks like we've got a king.
I, Barides III, son of Tukram Aksob, have overcome the ancient trials and now stand before you. I, who was once called the Beggar
Sarka
Prince
and
by all of
Kudum.
you, shall
Spawning
become
in
the
3
Beggar
minutes.
King. I will not sit atop the throne. I, Barides III, am but a humble king. I will be the sunlight that warms the lowest parts of this world.
Wow! We finally have a king! The beggar prince is really king now! Our king! I hope he doesn't screw it all up. I'll make him wish he...
Now, you shall all bear witness as I take my queen. Sirare, please honor me and accept this beggar king's hand in marriage.
Marriage?
Huh? The beggar queen's face turned red! Look at that! Look at that!
Even a beggar king has to give his bride a gift.
Your Majesty, I am Ahitabin from the Baraka Merchants. We will support the royal family from this day on. Here, please accept this precious gift as a token of love to give your blushing bride.
Ahitabin, thank you. What is this supposed to mean?
The Karian faction endured the tyranny of Premier Shen. We could only resign ourselves to our frustration. Now that Medea has found its rightful king, I would be honored to pledge myself as a Shroud Knight.
Welcome. You shall serve as His Majesty's sword and shield, guarding him from the threats posed by Premier Shen.
Whoa. Their response isn't quite what I expected. Would they have been so supportive if we were in Alta Nova? Whoa. Their response isn't quite... I must record everything in the journal. Would they have been so Oh! And...
Resh, stop it.
Yes, boss. The seniors will definitely... I must record everything in the journal. How'd you know? I've tried. I think one just barely made it over. I must record everything in the journal. At first, it was, they reckoned my dad. I must record everything in the journal. No, I must record everything in the journal.
Arca and Kudum.
If I must
Spawning
record
now.
It's the moment the Shroud Knights will... Yanichiri and her mat... I dare... No one can threaten the true...
Yanichiri, this is all thanks to you. Yanichiri.
Do you? I feel hope in this village. Do you? I have no idea who I am supposed to be, let alone how I... When I awoke, I heard a voice telling me. I thought that was my name. But I feel hope in this village. The marriage was so sudden, but I don't... Prophecy? Still, perhaps, I feel hope in this village.
A challenge is a great... Be careful. That goes for that dark passenger of yours as well. Yes, they are the descendants of the Kabua. Why do you think we're keeping it? The power of prophecy fought just like how Sarare, now in her second life, became the queen. You're off to find Alezra now? You're off to find Alezra now? None. They proved their loyalty and honor when the 3 days of darkness swept. Marines is especially lucky to have found a word. You're off to find Alezra now? Seems highly likely. We still need to observe and study to confirm. If the second light in the prophecy is her and not the crown, it makes perfect sense. You're off to find Alezra now?
My Yanichiri, remember this Yanichiri, this is all thanks to you. Traditionally, sons inherit, but for some reason, the previous prophet had no child other than Sirare, and she, though adopted, perhaps Sirare, my queen. While I was born, I do not, and if you, thank you for everything.